This next bout of the afternoon takes place over 3 rounds in the Euro Flyweight division and is brought to you by Ian Mallon Solicitors. Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Shaolin MMA, with a perfect record of 1 win and no defeats, Rian Dunn Leavy! Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing SBG Charlestown, Mahon!
Fucking shit.
Nevertheless, I'm hella fresh, rolling joints like a cigarette. So back and forth the table like ping pong. I'm down, beating my chest like King Kong. And some wrap my lips around the phone. And when it comes to getting out the stove, fools all kick in like Chanel. You know, only ain't my homie to begin with. It's too many hands to be, probably let my friend hit it. Unless you pull out the fat crispy. $5 bill on the really for his history. The fools be having a vacuum lungs. And if you let them give a free, you rather I go to school with a Taylor on my earlobe. I'm pointing on the click titties and skeezers and weirdos. Got me going off the land like where the bomb at. Give me too much, you take a pump and pass my bomb back. Suck up that dank like a slurpee. The serious bubble and the Iggy go delirious like Eddie Murphy. I got a woman pasted Maggie. Cause homie stacked me to take the nigga out of the bag.
So we are live here with some flyweight action. Ben Mahon in the black going in against Rian Dunn Leavy in the black and gold. And a fast start. Dunn Leavy is in on a single leg takedown. He's deep, he's trying to connect the hands and drag Mahon away from the fence and manages to do so. Spins now, I think. Chasing a submission attempt early. No. Change of part. And Dunn Leavy, I was about to say, has passed the guard, but he finds himself on his back.
It's a mad scramble position here, Brenner.
I love flyweight fights, Andrew, and some of the flyweights in this country, the levels are insane. Really good the way he stayed connected, and look at that, gets the second hook. Beautiful work by Dunn Leavy.
It wasn't, even though the word, this is going to be a contradiction in itself, it wasn't a conventional octopus guard that you'd see now in modern jiu-jitsu, but nearly similar idea of a hand reaching up behind the back.
The 2-on-1 there by Mahon, staying nice and calm under pressure. Mahon was actually meant to fight 2 weeks ago against Lennon Wilson, and the fight fell through on the day while he was at the venue. So at least he gets out here today. And he's trying to shake off Rian Dunn Leavy here, and does so. Big ground and pound too. Enough of that jiu-jitsu crack, he's thinking.
Yeah, let's throw the shots. This, I have to say though, you know, Rian comes from a great pedigree of grappling in Shaolin.
Yeah.
But he has tracked some of these positions amazingly.
Yeah, you can turn these scrambles to your advantage just with some savvy like that, staying connected to a hip or keeping a bit of wrist control.
But it's even like the concept of being able to continue momentum or follow in a direction. Like, even though he wasn't playing the reverse De La Riva position to try to get underneath the legs and out to the back, he's aware of it as a move. As Ben drops for a knee bar here, he's now, if there was more time on this, I'd nearly fancy Rian to try working himself onto the back again by coming up on his side.
Interestingly, now we've seen Ben Mahon fish for that knee bar twice.
But Ben's power from the top has been evident so far. Paul Brown, are you going to get to attempt to call the first go-go plata in Irish MMA history in a long time here?
That'd be a bit of crack, wouldn't it?
To the omoplata instead.
Did you see I got to name me on submission there, lad, a couple of weeks ago?
Did you?
The Shiopu bar. Nikolai Shiopu pulled off.
We've discussed this before. I actually contractually do not watch other promotions.
Oh, right. I didn't mention said promotion now.
Mahon tried to roll for another knee bar and Rian was able to go with it to end up on top. These two lads.
Oh, hammer fists. That was some vicious ground and pound to finish the round.
So sorry, you've literally just signed the release clause there, so you can tell us the Shiopu bar.
Nikolai Shiopu.
Tell us the promotion.
It was in Cage Legacy 2 weeks ago, and he had a neck crank and also an arm lock with his legs on the opponent. He got the tap, and when I got in the cage, he couldn't tell me which the opponent had tapped to, the arm or the crank. So I named it the Shiopu bar because I've never seen it before. You go back and watch it. It's on YouTube. It was pretty.
Look it up.
Apparently, he's been nailing everybody in SPG Nice with it. So he gets his own submission. I think he got his blue belt the next day as well. So shout out Nikolai.
What a weekend!
Yeah.
Can it get any better?
Top man. I think that round there, Andrew, is incredibly hard to score. Both guys had really good positions on each other. Both landed massive ground and pound, and
I would have said up until the last 15 seconds, 20 seconds, it was Ben's round.
Yeah.
Until Rian landed
They were
probably
big.
equally as damaging shots in
Yeah.
the last 15, 20 seconds.
so a real pick 'em for the judges there, I think. One of those that I don't think either fighter could complain if they lost the round, you know. The pace of the flyweight fights makes them so exciting. We've a massive one in the main event tonight as well. What a scramble. Ben Mahon tries to go for the back. Doesn't make it, and look where we end up.
Nice throw attempt from Ben here, but you know what? From a round scoring perspective, let's chill here. Posture up as best we can. Try land a few strikes there because you've said it already. The flyweight set the most insane pace. He's going for this go-go plata again.
Yeah. He's trying to get himself going viral, I think. This rubber guard position, it first came into scope years ago, the 10 Planet stuff, but it hasn't really been seen a lot in MMA over the last few years, hasn't it?
Yeah, and you know, it's because they have such a terrible reputation for themselves in 10th Planet. First of all, the stupid names for the majority of their techniques. Secondly, they think it's appropriate to only wear spats while grappling. Like, literally two of the biggest red flags you could come up with.
And thirdly, the earth is not flat, Andrew. I don't care what anyone says. I'll argue that all day.
Would I love a go-go plata to go viral here on your fighting championship time? Who wouldn't? But Ben Mahon with solid fundamentals here has found his way past the guard. There is a threat of a triangle from bottom here, but he's brought his hand to the other side.
He was clever there, yeah. He broke that grip, didn't he? Got rid of that wrist control. He's got it back now, though, Dunn Leavy, and now he's trapping the arm.
Oh, we're going to see a triangle.
He's going to look for it. He's going to use that frame to drive man's head between his legs, and he's going to get there too, Andrew. You call the threat of it. Man's doing well, though, stepping over.
Arm now on the near side if he can, but Benson really well to defend that. This is a dangerous position.
Minute to go, still in the round.
What Rian needs to be doing is looking to control Ben's wrist that's in the triangle and pull it towards him.
Yes.
But I can see Ben's chin here coming out the other side underneath us. So
Yeah.
he's not, but you can see that Ben's left arm is safe. So he shouldn't be worrying about the arm in front of his head. He should be trying to get the arm that's in the triangle, pull it towards him. There's a reverse armbar here, even on the left arm.
And I think he's fishing for it there on the other side as well, Andrew. We're, of course, on the wrong side, but yeah, he's lost the triangle.
And now he's going on the legs. Will Ben drop for the knee bar again? I don't know. Green's going for something similar himself. 50-50 position. Now he's moving out to the back. He's going to come up on top from the scramble.
I could watch these guys go at it all day, Andrew. This is an excellent action-packed fight. Wow, big shot from Ben Mahon. That left hand could not have landed any cleaner. And in a round where,
toe hold. He's thinking of a toe hold.
Again, it's up for grabs. I mean, you hit someone with a massive blow like that, could be enough to steal the round.
Gareth did have a word there. You'll see it back anyway, but Ben had a little bit of stabilisation, helped to land those last few shots thanks to the cage wall. But
an insane start to the action here. The first 2 rounds of these two guys has been pretty electric. The first of 2 flyweight fights on the card, of course, the main event for the flyweight belt between Shay Cleland and Damien McGuigan.
I was going to say, it was literally in my head, and you bet me to it, because I'm refreshing the stream here just to make sure everything's all good beside him. I think it's poignant, at least from our perspective, that I'm going to say it, at least up until the main card, there's a potential that between the two of these, this could be the most technical fight that we see, and I think that it's nice that the main event is also a flyweight contest. Like, I am incredibly impressed with Rian Dunn Leavy's jiu-jitsu, and equally impressed with Ben's, because he's able to keep up with it. He's not being out-positioned. Ben has maybe that little bit more of a dog in him, all-round aggression, you know what I mean, more well-versed on the tutelage of Owen Roddy in the discipline of mixed martial arts. But from an ability grappling perspective, Rian is a promising athlete.
Seen both of these compete at underage level and on grappling events and things like that. Rian Dunn Leavy in particular up at Chaos Grappling, and you know they're making their first forays really into adult amateur MMA at the moment. This is Dunn Leavy's second fight, I believe, but they certainly been on the scene. Yeah, he's fishing for that. It was him that fished for that in the first round, and then Mahon fished for a knee bar later in the round. But I'm just loving the aggressive grappling out of both guys. I'm liking, you mentioned already, Mahon's fundamentals look really good.
Yeah, he's just kind of realised that Owen Roddy, could you have a better person in the corner, and here at the minute he's looking for a leg drag entry, which is maybe just being impeded by the cage, but he's also reminding him, watch for this triangle position from that bottom side control.
I've seen Mahon do that a couple of times, just separate, create space and just not get involved and get back to here, and I like to see that in a fighter, just keep a cool head and make a rational decision like that. Bring him up here and get back to your shots. So good, but yeah, and he turns the angle. I was about to say the cage was impeding him, but he was followed well by Dunn Leavy. Leavy showed good awareness of that fence. Excellent work by Mahon. The problem is Dunn Leavy is just diving for these takedowns now. He's not even setting them up, and Mahon can read that just like that. Nice frames in place, turning an angle very, very well.
He is like an absolute dog with a bone trying to follow on for some of these takedowns. But
yeah,
as you're saying, Paul, the shot is becoming too predictable.
Mahon's ready every time.
Now he's trying to dip underneath. He's got a deep underhook. Only 30 seconds left in the round.
I'm very interested to see the scorecards at the end of this one. I think Mahon's
definitely edged it for me.
Yeah, he's landed the cleaner shots, hasn't he? And Dunn Leavy is desperate to get a hold of him, try and chase a finish, I think. That's lovely, but it goes wrong, and Mahon sprawls well to land on top.
We'll both sleep tonight, Paul.
Oh, I tell you. What a fight, Andrew. I think this has been a brilliant 3-round fight. So impressed.
Red one, that, by the way. Yeah. And you go to the session, but hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 excellent rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for decision. Your judges scored about 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Ben Mahon!
It's a real one out there who feels the way I feel, that there isn't any. There's someone who let myself